Professor S, wearing my good old GTS shirt. Follow us on Facebook. You would have seen me. I wore this to a Christmas party. But that's neither here nor there. What's here, what's now, what's happening is some competition. Maybe just a little bit, not too much, but TNA. Total nonstop action. Impact on Thursdays, followed by your monthly pay-per-view. And we're going to start covering it. I'm going to start doing commentary through Facebook, Twitter, and Tout. And I think it's a good time to do that. I think they're very edgy. They're very full of attitude. And the wrestlers they have are unreal. And they're really wrestling. And we could talk about Angle. I could talk about how great Sting is. I can even talk about how lame Jeff Hardy is now that he's still doing the same thing 10 years later. But let's talk about Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived. Or how about we talk about their Knockouts division, which is packed with beautiful women who love to wrestle. Mickey James, I've idolized you. You've even retweeted me at one point and responded. I love you. Hardcore country, little lame, but still, it's your gimmick. It's what you're going to do. And who can deny Brooke Tessmacher? Now, we slide past the Knockouts, and then you still have more great wrestlers that we've never seen on WWE. Samoa Joe, the Samoa submission machine from the Isle of Samoa.
And a Ring of Honor former wrestler. Him in the matches between Samoa Joe and CM Punk were ridiculous.
It's the Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti of professional wrestling. That's what that was. And, I mean, AJ Styles. And then you have people that are just coming up, like Kenny King. Christian York, who's like a 38-year-old nobody who won Gut Check, but is actually showing some life in the ring, especially against people like Rob Van Dam, who's another staple on TNA.
I like the Kenny King RVD rivalry. TNA.
Kenny King is awesome in the ring.
He's really phenomenal and great on the mic.
But then you look at their whole X division because of Kenny King, and subtract Christian York because I'm not a fan. He's like a weird Edge ripoff. But then you got Zema Ion, who is a great heel, who is awesome in the ring. He does like some triple backflip and like lands on your chest with his feet. And it's so simple, and it's so easy, and it's so smooth. And this is what TNA brings. Yeah, some of their storylines are a little lame. Yeah, you know, whatever about their character development. But here's the deal. They put on wrestling matches, real wrestling matches, and they have good feuds between two heels, or maybe sometimes between two faces. Right now, the whole Bobby Roode, Austin Aries thing is a really good dynamic to go along with the Aces and Eights thing. The way back in the day where WWE and WCW would have a major faction feud, and then they would have their one-on-one feud. And Jeff Hardy as a champ carrying around two titles, kind of lame. You saw the ratings go up, so it's understandable. But at no point, and in WWE too, should any superstar have their own belt. Maybe you change the belt itself, but your face, Jeff Hardy, is right here, and it's a little lame. And as far as the CM Punk fan goes, Pepsi, CM Punk's tattoo, is better than Jeff Hardy and his cocaine use, or coke, for life. Just saying. Just saying. You deserve no main event. And I don't care how many times you leave and come back and how many shirts you sell, you deserve no main event. But that, once again, is neither here or there. TNA needs to be talked about. People need to watch it. It's really good. It's very edgy. Bully Ray is a freaking star in the making. Brooke Hogan is a nice little addition to that whole situation. Hulk Hogan, a great GM, doing better than Booker T. He's doing better than Vicky Guerrero. He's doing a lot better than People Power, John Laurinaitis. There's just so much to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it.
Let the word be known from here on out that Tout Bouts Talk is your spot for your TNA updates, TNA talk, and TNA inside information. From here on out, 2013, we are including TNA in the competition in the world of professional wrestling. And for all your news, you need to come here to Tout Bouts Talk to hear about not only WWE, but now TNA.
Just one more thing. Carlos and I, Big Pop and Professor S, we are starting our own campaign to become TNA commentators. Because if there's one thing really bad about that television show...
Mike Tenay, you suck.
And Taz, I mean, go back to school, man. Just learn some proper syntax or something.
And who's the other guy? Some guy they pull out of the audience?
Guy. I don't know. He's like some like old MMA under... We should be the commentary team because we know what wrestling is, because we enjoy it. Just because Mike Tenay worked on WCW, I mean, so did Canyon.
Say no more. Bring back Glacier.
Womp womp. Bring in fresh blood. People to really talk about the product that you're putting out there. Professor S, Big Pop, the real professor, not you, Mike Tenay. The real professor. That's all I gotta say.
TNA Talk. Add your comments and add your everything that you need to. on our sites. There's nothing. You can add
listen,
comments.
Let's
That's
make TNA
Add a
big.
recipe.
Let's give WWE a reason to go harder than they are now. And let's bring back the competition. Bring back the wars.
We're looking for opinions and video comments about TNA. Take your clip, put it on Tout for 15 seconds, or put it on YouTube and respond to our videos with your own video response about TNA.
And maybe we'll feature you.
We're looking for some featured and some new hosts and some new blood to talk about the second best wrestling organization out there, TNA, Total Nonstop Action.
Cody Rhodes' mustache is more over than Ring of Honor for all you Ring of Honor fans.